Back in March, we brought you the story of one of the best high school athletes in our area who was awaiting a bone marrow transplant. And as our Neil Jones reports, getting that transplant was only the beginning of his battle.
You can't progress in anything that you do unless you have a positive mindset with it, and that's one thing with baseball that's taught me a lot.
Caleb Ostronic was one of the area's best high school baseball players, but in January, the Eudora High School catcher was diagnosed with leukemia. Caleb has spent the last 58 days here at the KU Cancer Center, preparing for and dealing with the after effects from his bone marrow transplant.
It's never good to watch your child suffer.
Caleb's dad says his son has faced a number of serious challenges over the past few weeks.
Pretty challenging. He's endured a lot of pain. And
as tough as it's been physically, it's been the emotional pain of missing graduation, prom, and his senior baseball season that has stood out.
Definitely it affected his emotions and his mindset, knowing that he was missing everything. And we actually threw him a little graduation party at the hospital and made him put on his gown. I brought his diploma to him. And
1 year ago, Caleb was a strapping 195-pounder, but now he's down to around 147. What's worse is that it appeared the transplant wasn't working.
2 weeks ago, they were talking about possibly having to do another transplant because his numbers weren't climbing.
But today, his numbers are on the rise, and doctors hope that Caleb will be able to go home soon. Beating leukemia is tough, but then so is Caleb.
He's stronger than I thought he was, and it allowed him to get through it a lot easier than I would say some others.
He's been stuck in his hospital room for months at a time. But Caleb Ostronic is determined to beat leukemia and pursue his dream of playing college baseball. Neil Jones, KCTV 5 Sports.
Caleb hopes to be able to go home soon. And despite his illness, several colleges do remain interested in him as a baseball player.